Hello to everyone, this is Salvatore Banco, head of Ho Chi Minh City and South China offices for TMP Group. For more than a decade, the global manufacturing landscape has been quietly transforming, but in recent years, that slow evolution has become a rapid and structural shift. Geopolitical tensions, pandemic disruptions, and the global push for supply chain resilience have all pushed multinational firms to rethink where and how they produce. And at the center of this shift stands Vietnam, an increasingly critical destination for manufacturing diversification. What began as a gradual movement out of China has now become one of the defining investment trends in Asia. While China still maintains unparalleled industrial scale, rising wages, stricter environmental rules, and higher compliance costs have chipped away at its competitive edge. Companies searching for cost flexibility and operational resilience are looking south, and Vietnam has emerged as one of the most attractive alternatives. With competitive labor, expanding industrial zones, and proximity to China's supplier ecosystem, Vietnam allows companies to diversify without disconnecting from regional value chains. This shift is also being shaped by new supply chain strategies, nearshoring, friendshoring, and multi-country sourcing. Once academic concepts, they are now central to corporate decision-making. Vietnam's political stability, diplomatic neutrality, and strong alignment with global trade frameworks make it a reliable partner in an uncertain world. As tensions between major economies persist, companies value Vietnam's predictable regulatory environment and strategic openness. Government policy has played a crucial role. Vietnam's participation in agreements like the CPTPP and the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement gives firms in the country preferential access to dozens of markets, combined with investment incentives for high-tech manufacturing and sustainable industrial projects. These policies provide both motivation and security for long-term commitments. For most corporations, the shift is not about replacing China, but complementing it. The emerging model is distributed production. China remains a core hub, while Vietnam becomes a parallel base that reduces risk and improves flexibility. With new high-tech parks coming online, Vietnam's capabilities in electronics assembly, semiconductor packaging, and precision manufacturing continue to deepen. Challenges remain. Infrastructure still lags behind China's world-class system. Some provinces face limits in power supply, port capacity, and industrial land. And as technology-intense firms expand, demand for skilled engineers and technicians is growing faster than supply. Addressing these gaps will determine how far and how fast Vietnam can climb in the regional value chain. Yet, the overall direction is unmistakably positive. Vietnam has become a vital node in global supply chains and a preferred destination for diversification. As companies embrace new supply chain strategies focused on resilience and multi-country production, Vietnam's role will only grow stronger. This shift marks not just a relocation of factories, but a fundamental rethinking of how global production is structured. Thanks for your attention. If you need support with your business in Vietnam, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We remain at your disposal. Thanks again.